Welcome to Hot Flash Chronicles, where midlife is messy, menopause is madness, and we're sweating through it together.
We're Angie and Shelly, two caffeine-fueled, slightly inappropriate grandmas who say what everyone's thinking.
So grab a drink, crank up the AC, and let's dive in. All right, today's episode is going to be a subject near and dear, or not near and dear at all, to some of us. It is aging gracefully. Yeah, I know.
Is it going to be a lesson?
I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be, but
we're not ever sure what's about to fall out of our mouths, to be fair.
Because it's a phrase that, like, as a woman, we hear a lot of opinions on aging gracefully.
Well, we're told that we need to.
We're told that we need to.
Right?
We're told there's magazine articles, there's social media and stuff that I'll see.
Billions of dollars in anti-aging
medicine,
bullshit for your face.
Cosmetics.
Yeah.
And you'll see quizzes like, am I too old? What you should never wear in your 50s. You know, you'll see those. Yeah.
Sorry.
Wear what I want. But it's about, so this phrase, aging gracefully, what does that mean? And is it something we should be trying to do?
Here is what I have learned about myself in the last few years as I am aging. I'm a grandma, I'm an Oma, I'm in my 50s now. I have realized I really don't care how I age. I have not spent a single dollar on anti-aging serums or lotions or
I have spent
putties or anything. So to the
spackle, Bondo,
to the point that I was in my bathroom drawer a couple months ago, and I found this like anti-wrinkle serum that goes under your eyes, and I was like, if y'all have met my husband, I like to say with love, his. If I were to name his style, it's I just woke up from a nap. Okay.
My husband's style is I can be very classy or homeless. There's no in between.
Exactly.
That's
so Jeff always has the I just woke up from a nap. I was like, I didn't buy this. He sure as hell didn't. So why is this little under eye wrinkle serum in my bathroom drawer? And I was like, that's super random. I love that I didn't think, is this another woman's? Because he would just never cheat. That's just not him. And I had to like go back in the time
machine. That left at her house.
It's not. So I had to go back in the time machine of my mind. Like, how could I have acquired this? Why? Because I'm probably allergic to it.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to most things that go on your face. I can't wear makeup. I only wear makeup like once a month because my face breaks out. Mm-hmm. And I remembered that my next door neighbor is a cosmetologist, and she constantly gives me little goodie bags of stuff. And I was like, oh, this is something that Trish gave me that somehow wound up in my bathroom drawer because Jeff probably saw the bag and just put stuff in the drawer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it was so funny that I was like, I've literally never bought anything anti-aging. Mm-hmm. I do think that the chubby cheeks help fill in the wrinkles.
I think the whole thing about aging gracefully is really your own take of what that is. It is individual. There's not, like, we can't tell you how to age gracefully. Maybe you don't want to age gracefully, and that's fine too. Like,
and I'm not saying that you shouldn't use serums or lotions or any of those things. It's just not something that I have ever put any energy into.
Yep.
I don't really honestly care if I have wrinkles. That doesn't affect me. I'm not worried about it. I mean, maybe because I don't have a lot yet, but
yeah. I started getting some this last decade, and it really is like you
have great skin though.
My what I've learned about this is so much. My daughter went through esthetician school, so I learned a lot about skincare just through her. And it is really the kind of skin you get is kind of, it's luck of the draw. Some of it is just your genetic makeup.
Yeah, my mom has great skin.
Yeah, some people have more collagen, some people. And then a huge part of it is how you treat yourself early on in your life, like in your 20s and 30s. Did you go to the tanning bed a lot? Were you a sun worshiper? Did you smoke? So there's some environmental things that we did back in the day that maybe are going to either
did all those things
accelerate the process. And then it is about how much collagen, natural collagen, how much fat you have in your face, pumping it out. So I've just really started getting lines and wrinkles in the last few years. And I've been like, I think handling it pretty well. It is weird when you've not really, I had a fuller face and I had a chubbier face, and that was filling out a lot of stuff. It's weird when you look in the mirror and you don't quite look like you.
Right.
There's a little bit, you'll go look at an old picture of yourself and then you'll look and go, well, that's a little different.
You know what? I've known you for like 14, 15 years. Never once, and we've had some pretty ridiculous highs and lows and stuff. I have never
That's
once
a podcast on its own.
Yeah.
Highs and lows.
I have never once looked at you and thought you weren't just absolutely perfectly stunning. You are one of the most beautiful women I have ever met in my life.
So that comes like right back at you.
Thank you.
I mean, to me, because beauty, and that's part of this, am I aging gracefully, is what is beauty?
It's not just physical, too.
No.
So one of my favorite phrases from my mentor is good enough for who? I got it tattooed because it means that much to me. Who are we trying to prove stuff to?
Yeah.
The only person that has to find me physically attractive is my husband, and he's crazy about me.
Yeah.
So
who else?
anybody else can kick rocks or suck a lemon. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what you think about what I look like.
I'm not existing for other people's approval or needing their, do you like me? Do you like me? I'm not, So I, on the other hand, have tried some stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I do try
And there's
that.
there's no shade on that.
There's no shade. Like, I'm like, maybe I can age gracefully by just trying to prevent some stuff. I haven't done any like cosmetic procedures or facelifts or any of that kind of stuff. But lotions will, if I can kind of help with some keeping my skin looking glowy or whatever, sure. Moisturizing, yeah. SPF, of course. So I believe like I put an amount in that says, I care a little bit about just what the condition is, but there is no, to me, there's no right or wrong. Like women get so much pressure from society, from the media, from men, from other women, especially.
Mostly other women,
that to me, it's like finding your own groove of who you want to be. Something I saw recently out online is I was in a group that was called like Over 50 and Fabulous. And women would become unfucking hinged if any woman posted a picture with a filter on it. It was just this big war about, that's a lie. Using a filter is a lie. Well, I could argue using makeup is a lie.
Yeah.
So it's a lie. Who does it hurt?
I have a little anecdote for this. So one of my favorite photographers, her name's Terry Hofford. You know who Terry is.
Yeah, I follow her.
She is a body positivity coach. She is an incredible photographer, just a beautiful human inside and out. And she really pushes your comfort zone on your own body image. Mm-hmm. I modeled for her nude in Italy for photographers, which, holy shit, that was terrifying.
But nude somewhere, be nude in Italy.
Right. Like, why? I mean, it was right before I turned 50. And I'm like, if I'm not comfortable with my body now, I'm never going to be. So we're just going to throw caution to wind, throw the clothes off, and let's do it.
Yeah.
One of the exercises that Terry taught during that is she says to the audience of people that are taking the class, she says, I want everybody to take out your cell phone and I want you to take a selfie from down here.
The not angel view.
And then I want you to take one from up here. She said, now I want you to look at both of those images and which one is better. Right? So of course, everybody says the one up here is better.
Angel view.
And she's like, oh, I threw above like an angel. So she didn't said that was me, not Terry. And Terry was like, who taught you that? What voice is telling you that this is bad? And she said, we're going to level this up. What angle do your kids see you from? What angle do your grandkids see you from? What angle do your pets see you from? Do they love you any less? No.
Yeah.
Like, here's the deal. People see you from every angle in your everyday life. So if we're trying to get just the right
perfect moments,
we want to capture the flawless, hide this, tuck that, Photoshop this, filter that. It's like people are seeing you out in the real world. I'm not going to trick anybody into thinking I'm a size 4.
No,
I'm okay with it.
Don't even want to.
So
don't even want to.
I don't use filters very often. No shade on that. But when she did that, I was like, oh my God, that's so true.
The light comes on.
A bad angle. It's just what our perception is.
Yeah. There are no bad angles.
Work on your self-talk. And like also when you're seeing stuff out on Instagram, you're seeing somebody's highlight reel. They're not showing the bad stuff.
I'll call the low light reel. We'll have one of those for you then.
But it's like we're looking at everybody. They're only showing you the bad
It's all
guys.
curated, you guys. Everything out there.
Yeah, so if you're comparing,
It's a curation
of joy, right?
Yes.
If you're comparing yourself to like, my selfies aren't as good. I mean, I'm a professional award-winning photographer. I can't take a selfie like this one. But it doesn't mean that like if she's showing her best images, which she's got, what was that? How I Met Your Mother, Neil Patrick Harris, that couldn't take a bad picture.
Yeah.
That's this one.
Oh, no.
We should put that picture of the three of us where.
Yes. That's a good one.
We have
We'll
a
post
terrible, like Shelly looks perfect and I'm like, and our friend Melanie is blowing her hair off her face.
Yeah, she's doing
It's so funny. But my point is, use a filter if you want to. People are seeing you out in real life without one. So that's just what you look like. Start to embrace it.
And I think
Stop
it's okay
caring.
to have these glam moments.
Yeah, if it makes you feel better, do it.
That's part of your job. Like
100%.
she does boudoir photography, does all different kinds of photography. But, I think everybody wants to have this moment captured of
Oh my God.
when they looked, like I see pictures of my grandma, like
Right.
from the 40s. And there's just a couple of photos of her that are elegance and timelessness. She's beautiful, she's young, and that moment is captured forever.
Right.
And those, do some of those, but also I have some of my Chihuahua licking me up the nose, because that's what they do. And ones with me and my grandchildren where my face is all contorted up, laughing. It's like we have so many different sides to us, and they don't have to be perfect.
And people are seeing you three-dimensionally out in life. Like if I'm at the grocery store, they're seeing all that. Like it doesn't.
You see the shadows, you see the bags.
I'm not as big on trying to impress people, I guess. Like I think that's my thing. Is like I don't wear makeup because I can't. I don't I'm just kind of like take it or leave it. But I'm okay with it.
But it's great to be at that place
For sure.
And I feel like getting to that place for some people, like that is partly something that's nice about getting older and just becoming very
Get there as fast as you can.
But if you could, you 23-year-old person who somehow accidentally started watching this podcast.
We're listening.
Yeah, or we're listening. We're talking to you. If at 23 someone would have told me, stop caring about how other people perceive you, stop caring about your double chin. I didn't take a lot of pictures in my 20s and 30s when my kids were little because I hated the way I looked.
Yeah.
I didn't like how I looked. I didn't like the way what I weighed. I didn't like what I was wearing. And I took away memories from them. Because
If I
just
had a
don't
nickel
exist.
for every client that said, like every mom that said, oh, not me, just the kids.
Yeah.
I'm not camera ready. It's like, how valuable would that be?
Yeah.
20 years.
And
To
it's
them, don't think about what's
It's not about me. It's about what are these, and I do have some pictures. I just wish there was a lot more.
So if we're all mortal, like one of the things that I try to, okay, maybe she's a superhero. It's fine. Maybe she's an angel or
Vampire.
Anyway, when you pass, when the people that love you go looking for photos of you, what will they find?
A filtered picture of me with me looking like a dog with my tongue coming out could pop up. It could.
Yeah.
But there's probably
So
some
leave them something. Like
real.
I had to have a conversation with my mom because she doesn't like having her photo taken. And a few years ago I was like, listen, I get it. Nobody has ever walked into my studio. Everybody comes in with a perceived flaw. Everybody wants something photoshopped. Oh, can you hide this? Can you pose this away? Can you Photoshop this? It's like nobody's ever been like, oh, Andrew, today's your lucky day. I just got my hair done. I've been working out.
I feel good.
Nobody has ever said that. So I just sit down with my mom and say, said with so much love, it's not about you. It's, I want this.
Yeah.
Don't take this away from, I will have no photos of my mother.
Yep.
Come on. So she did a photo shoot. She felt amazing. She was like, oh my God, I get it. I was like, yes, the light bulb went off. But if we're so worried about looking a certain way because we're aging gracefully or ungracefully or whatever, it doesn't matter. Because if I saw a picture of her like if we took a selfie right now, we would each look at ourselves and look and scan for the thing that we're worried about.
Yeah.
Like I used to have a tooth that was like super crooked, and every time I saw an image, I would go right to the tooth.
Yeah.
Like, is the tooth showing? So
We
whenever
tend to do that. Yeah.
right, everybody does that. But am I looking at her and being like, oh, what's wrong in this? No. And the people that love you aren't doing that either.
No.
So we're so worried about our image, and it's ironic as a photographer saying like it really doesn't matter. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Like you are worthy of being celebrated. You are beautiful. Everybody's attractive in their own right. Just lean into it. So that's kind of where I land on the aging.
Attraction just isn't about how you look. Like I think women get so worried. There was such a long period of history for women, the history of the world, where what we looked like was a big value. We had to attract someone who would take care of us. Like this was the history of the world up until probably 100 years ago. Maybe it's still happening today, but we had to put so much on who we could get,
right?
Who was going to take care of us. We don't have to do that anymore, thank God. But it's like, it is okay to get gray hair. It is okay to get wrinkles. It is okay to get bags under your eyes. This is normal aging.
Yeah.
Society and publicity and marketing and media have, back in the 80s, they started photoshopping things and making people look perfect. Even models, even actresses.
Perfect.
Nobody is perfect, but we started creating images, and then we decided everybody else, us regular people, had to live up to those and be like that. Well, we can't. That's just not reality. So embracing things like aging, why can't 60-year-old women be beautiful and sexy?
Look at this. I mean, come on.
Why can't
she is hot AF, y'all? Like, look at her.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, it's like, I don't know.
Why not? Like, and why not be 60 and feel that way?
Which is why when I do a photo session of someone, I do very light-handed editing. Very light-handed. I'm not changing the lines of your body. Like, if it's something that won't be there in 2 weeks, like a scratch or a pimple or something, like, sure. Or if, like, your neckline's all messed up. But I think it sends the wrong message. Yeah. It's like saying, Shelly, you're almost beautiful. Let me fix you real quick. Like, who am I to decide what beautiful is?
Like that they thin out their chin or they do manipulate.
Which is fine. If a client wants that, I'll do it. But it's like, also, if somebody has a perceived flaw, like I've heard of people who have been photographed and they have like a birthmark or something, and the photographer photoshopped it out. It's like, you are just like reinforcing that is something that they should want to hide.
Right.
Like that is not okay with me. So
so that
end rant.
End scene. But this whole idea of graceful, first of all, you don't have to be graceful. You don't have to be. There's nothing graceful that you have to do.
What did you say right before we started recording? You're disgraceful or something?
Yeah. Age disgracefully. And also, if you want to do things like Botox or you want to do procedures and lip filler, do them. Like, do what makes you happy. Don't care what other people think. If this is something that makes you feel better, do it. Like,
do it for you, though.
Do it for you. Don't ever do anything for anybody else when it comes to your looks. I feel like your looks are very personal, and some procedures can be quite dramatic. And also, that's fine if that's what you want. But also, if you don't want to do any of that, you can still be beautiful. Beauty is so much more about owning who you are and your confidence than anything to do with what you look like.
Absolutely.
And that's the 23-year-old advice I want to give to the 23-year-olds. Be confident in who you are. And I see young women today who are so much more empowered and confident in who they are. And I'm like, good job, other women in their life, for doing that, for leading them to that path.
Raising them to a safe space to
do that, because I didn't feel that way early on. And I'm glad that that's changing.
Something that I was taught in photography is like, if you're photographing a model, like models know they're hot, right? Like they know they're beautiful. Try to give non-physical compliments, because they're used to be told, oh, you're so gorgeous, which is great. Like everybody loves to hear that. but give them a non-physical compliment, which I then carry into normal everyday life to not just models, but everybody. Things like, oh my God, your smile could light up a room.
Yeah.
Like, or
twinkly
you
eyes.
have so much energy. Like, I love the energy that's coming up. Or like, look how graceful you are.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, you move so gracefully. Or just like, ooh, girl, strut it. Like things like that, where it's not giving them a physical compliment, like your hair is pretty, your eyes are pretty, which is, I mean, also nice to hear. But I would challenge you, try to find some non-physical compliments.
Yeah.
Because like, if you say my hair is super cute, my hair is not going to be the same tomorrow.
Right.
So then does that take away my cuteness?
Fleeting.
Yeah, everything changes. So non-physical compliments, like you have such a warm nature about you.
You have a great sense of humor.
They're like,
Or, oh my gosh, you're so smart. You know, just
you're so fun to be around. Like you crack me up. Like things like that are like your characteristics as a human and your personality and things like that. So I really liked the try to give non-physical compliments.
I love
because I think that everybody can.
Well, I think we need to view beauty in a more whole kind of holistic way in that it's very little to do with your looks, because those will constantly be changing throughout your life. And it becomes much more about who you are, not what you look like. And I mean, that's the biggest takeaway to me of aging gracefully, is just becoming very comfortable and very empowered in this whole person that you are. The things I think are my best traits about me have absolutely nothing to do with what I look like or what I weigh. Mm-hmm. That's so far down on
your weight is the least interesting fact about you.
And if it is the most interesting thing about you, then you are not emphasizing or thinking about the truly important things about you. Like if you think that people just look at you and just see your weight, or they just look at you and see your age, then you are needing to be on that journey of figuring out what your beauty is.
Or how do you hold value in yourself that isn't tied to a number on a scale?
Yeah.
Like, I'm overweight. That's okay. Like, I'm working on it constantly my whole life, but it doesn't take away from who I am as a human. It doesn't make me less worthy. Terry also says, like, because she'll do photos of herself, like with her stomach out and stuff. And she was like, if this photo makes you uncomfortable, that says more about you. Because like, if you're going to play I'm worried about your health, she's like, people have, like, you can have a size 4 next to you who is like going
smoker,
or like going through, going through something. Like, just because you're overweight, yes, it does add to unhealthiness, but it doesn't mean that is, like, your weight is not the only determining factor in your level of healthiness.
And people commenting on weight and people's health, that is nothing you should do unless somebody invites you into that conversation. Yeah. You should never say, oh, I'm worried about your health. No. People will tell you about their health, and then if they want to invite you into that conversation, but never, ever tell an overweight person, I'm concerned about your health. Yeah. Because I can guarantee you the person who is overweight is already very in tune with their own health and what they need to do.
We're aware. And it's fine. It's just like...
Yeah, it's a personal journey for people. Like, I've struggled with my weight throughout my life. I've been weighed way more than this as an adult. And that is just not something that when people say that, it feels very condescending, for sure, to the person hearing that. Like, I don't need you to worry about my health. I got that. I worry about my health.
I had a weird backhanded compliment a few years ago at a networking meeting. This guy came up to me, like, really attractive dude. I've known him for years. And he was like, Angie, I got to tell you, like, and this is a compliment, you are the only overweight, successful woman I know.
Oh, dear.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I was shell-shocked. Like, what an interesting thing to say.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I'm giving you kudos, because usually women that are overweight are not successful. They're not driven. They're just lazy, and you're not lazy. And I'm like, huh. Okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And so
it's like, yeah.
So then I guess he went home and told his wife, and she freaked out on him. Like, you can't say that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean,
that's like saying, you have such a pretty face.
Oh, what a shame that you're overweight.
Your body sucks.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I'm feeling really squidgy about this. How do I grow from this comment? And it's like, and then I realized that's a him thing.
Oh, God, yes.
That says way more about him than it does about me.
This is nothing.
What I heard is you're really successful. Yikes.
Take that.
Yeah. So once I got past the squidginess of it, it's like, gives a shit how much, yeah. So I'm just over the
whole
society standard. Like,
yeah, the whole thing about being ladylike and don't wear this when you're over 50. Here's what you should wear when you're over 50. Whatever the fuck you want.
Well,
wear whatever you want.
Oh, where's Shelly for a perfect comeback?
Oh, yeah.
Because I was just kind of shell-shocked. Like, what did you just say? What did you just say? I didn't say like, no, it's a compliment. I'm like,
I'd be like, well, you're the first man who ever had the balls to say something that stupid right to my face. Yeah, it's like not good.
Yeah, you're really handsome for an idiot.
Yeah, for a dumb. Yeah, for real.
No, I'm sure he's a friend.
People think that's a compliment.
We had a long conversation about it afterwards, and like I had a lot of stuff to unpack. I ultimately came to the conclusion that it didn't matter what he thought of my weight because it is what it is.
Yeah,
deal with it.
Yeah.
So
the whole aging gracefully or not aging disgracefully, at the end of the day, it's about you just loving who you are in this moment, wherever you're at in your journey, whether it's a journey of becoming more healthy, whether it's a journey of going back to school, whether it's a journey of becoming a mom for the first time, wherever you're at in our life, love who you are. Admire yourself and give yourself huge kudos for taking on whatever you do. And that's what makes you beautiful. That's what is aging gracefully. It's the secret. It's the secret sauce.
That's the secret sauce.
And it's always accepting who you are wherever you're at on this journey and not giving up on who you are or who you want to be.
And I give you permission to lean into whatever way you want to age.
Yeah.
Like I've never been described as graceful. I don't think ever in my life.
Either.
Graceful isn't a quality characteristic that I hold, which is fine. I'm a lot of things. Graceful isn't one of them. So I'm just going to age unapologetically.
Yes.
That's what I want to do.
No,
I want to age unapologetically.
I think that's
just like
that whole phrase from aging gracefully. Let's flip it and just age unapologetically.
And that's whatever it means to you.
Yeah.
Like whether it's Botox or not giving a shit and just
using
wearing the
filters,
messy bun.
Not using filters.
Yes,
whatever.
it's all okay. We give you permission to just be you because you're perfect the way you are. Absolutely. That being said, I think that this is a wrap for this episode. Thank you so much for listening. Check out the show notes for maybe the picture that I referenced earlier. We can put that in there.
Put that in
We'll
there.
have all of our socials in there. And give us a like, a follow, a subscribe. And
also, if you want, give us a few comments on what you think is beautiful. And send us something that's non-physical about you that you think is beautiful.
I love that.
I do too. I'd love to hear it.
So you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
That's a wrap on this episode. If you laughed, related, or just need more, hit subscribe.
Check out the show notes to find us on socials and YouTube and join our Patreon for exclusive extras.
And remember,
We're still hot, just in flashes.